there.
Really similar types of decks so far. With Squirrel Toad and then some combination of tier 2 force.
Right.
Foxaves looks like he's going for the Badger with Pigeons, which I always liked as a combo. Ooh!
What is this map?
Well,
what?
let's have an interesting game.
Oh, come on! This is game
Good
number
thing it's a
1.
best of 5.
Classic Metal versus
Foxaves.
Foxaves. Oh my god. Look
Like
at that
both
water.
players built a farm.
Look at that water
Yeah.
texture though. Isn't that water texture beautiful? Look at that.
It looks wonderful. The reflections look so
That
good.
is so good.
Anyway, this is going to be a cutthroat game. There's some good high ground outside of Foxaves' base. Classic Metal, okay, went for a farm and then solid, okay.
Oh my god, this is...
Foxaves has an advantage with this high ground. But, this... Whew.
I mean... Okay, at least it's not hard to scout your opponent. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, see, I'm gonna try and go for the machine gun nest here.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't...
It is gonna go up, eventually.
It's in the range.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
Oh
Warren
no!
is dead.
Foxaves!
CM is this commander, but it's not a problem.
Oh no. He needs to attack
It's
on the
not
high
in range
ground.
of the farm.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack the high ground, but CM approaches himself and that's it.
Oh god.
I
CM
don't-
with the machine gun nest.
I,
Really strong play, and now Foxaves has already lost the Warren, which makes this really hard. Gonna
I
lose a farm
don't
as
know
well.
if Foxaves can do anything in this position.
CM losing his commander again though. Yeah, the machine gun nest is a great play from CM.
Remember the days of machine gun nest camping?
Yeah,
Massive stuff ruined the game for other people.
still does that.
Still does it, but like not to this extent. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so if Foxaves loses one more Warren, I think he can't come back anymore. These
he
toads,
can't even attack
they
the
get to
machine
detonate.
gun nest. Oh my god, that is.
That's
that
why
is-
you slot machine gun nests. Really. Well, that's a quick 1-0 for Classic Metal.
That is so dirty. Oh, this RNG. The game wants Classic Metal to win for sure, it looks like. Oh no. Well, we have a bug to report at the very least, so, you know, as the purpose of being testers is to
I don't think
report
it's
such...
technically a bug.
I mean,
Because
it's
these maps, they're still possible, they're just very rare now.
just like you're
I
supposed
understand.
to... They're supposed to have, like, algorithm that's certain distance, you know? I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
that was
this-
the minimum distance.
I don't think this is the minimum. I'm pretty sure this is not intended. Are we having a dispute right now? I'm confused.
No. We'll keep going.
Alright, we're... Oh, Foxave's taking the loss like a man. And move on. Let's pretend that didn't happen. This is now a best of 3 with Classic Metal having a 1-game advantage.
Foxaves are not going for tier 3 this time. Well, and now we have quite the opposite.
Alright, they are. This is how the map generator is supposed to work. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Classic Metal versus Foxaves. And we're much farther apart here with Foxaves positioned up against the coastline and Classic Metal all the way to the far north on some flatlands. Now,
Yeah, big hill
This-
in the middle of the map.
I do have to say this is a very awkward map in that the middle of the map, while it does have some high ground opportunities, there's no real mills there to actually give you the control of the high ground.
Both players have to expand toward each other if they go for expansions, which we might not see in this map. Foxaves has a better option. His the mill just to the northeast of his starting base is a little bit better compared to what Classic Metal has to work with, unless we see hidden expansions. But even then, there's not that much distance between them.
That high ground that Foxaves was at, only there was a super long range unit that could reach across the water, but oh, unfortunately.
That would be great. So Classic Metal going for 7 farm squirrels, whereas Foxave went for 8 farms.
Both sides just too much of it. Fox Metal will have his unit on the board first. Foxaves will have the lizard. So the Swift
Yep.
there will...
2 Lizard Warrens is going to be more than enough to hold off any aggression from these early squirrels.
Alright, so what's the plan here for either team? You have the high ground bump in the middle of the map here. Luke, how does each side control it?
CM does have the machine gun nest, so if he gets 1 mil, he can secure the hill to the central east part. But then Foxaves can still go all the way around that if he wants. And with the distance between the bases, it's viable to go around it.
He also has pigeon ferrets in his arsenal, so if ever ClassicMetal does try to threaten him with a nest, Foxaves can go straight into ferrets and just attack him around very.
Foxaves is going for pure lizards at the moment, and CM is already building toads, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But with the added skunks, this could work.
Right, responding with the second warrant toads after seeing the lizards spear him to death earlier on.
Yep.
Foxaves, though, he's going to go with skunks first with the pigeons. So wants to control the ground as much as possible. Actually, I think a good call here to go with skunks here and try to choke out the positioning of both the toads and the squirrels.
The only problem with this is CM has the option of going with falcons, and if the toads kill most of the lizards, then the falcons just reign supreme. And it's going to be a little bit tricky for Foxaves to get anything done. And it looks like CM might be going for an early owl. Yeah, he's going to go for an owl right away.
It is. So the question here is, who's going to initiate first between the two of them? Both sides definitely
if Foxaves goes for a push with his 2 skunks, he can definitely do a lot of damage. But the question is, will he feel confident enough to go for it? If he spots the tier 3 coming up, he will definitely go for it, but he's not really scouting right now.
Waiting for some money to build some more units. That's 60 good, and there it is.
Just adding in more squirrels, and I was going to go scout. But meanwhile, the owl warren is already almost completed, so he only has like 40 seconds, 45 seconds from now before that will be done. And he doesn't go all the way to the back of the base, so he doesn't notice the tier 3 coming.
And he also... The tier,
CM built a tier 2 warren.
Actually, the double tier 2s is causing the supply block of that owl, and he's
trying to sell the mill.
He built an expansion, so he can't get the owl out.
Okay, there we go. Now the owl has started. But still, Foxaves isn't going for any attacks.
He sold off the second Falcon.
Okay, here it comes. He's going to try and contest this, and there's no high ground vision for CM yet.
And this is the problem. Oh, this is a big problem for CM. He's going to try to attack into it, but Foxaves is going to retreat back.
Very nice.
Behind
a lot of toads already dead.
Just trying to bait out all those units, and all the toads are gone!
Connect.
Oh no! This is disaster for CM, and that Falcon not going to do anything. There's nothing to block it. He does get some toad explosions off, but it's a little bit too late here. And Foxaves is just going to ignore the expansions and then try to attack into the warrens here. Try to take out as many as he can from CM's side. And right now, there's gas all over the place. Everyone being slowly choked out. The toad warrens are slowly disappearing, but the owl is going to be up. But he's trying to prevent the mice here. Are they going to be able to come out fast enough to threaten Foxaves here? It doesn't look like the owl does pop the mice on the field, but they're also surrounded by the skunk gas here. Foxaves trying to dance his way around the skunk, and they're in a little bit of trouble. It does have 3 stacks of healing on it, so it looks like it will be fine. In the meantime, Foxaves doubles back in, going back across the skunk gas. To threaten his position, and ClassicMetal, unfortunately, unable to do anything. And there we go. The first initiation done by Foxaves wins him the game, and ClassicMetal just unable to respond.
Yeah, the toads just got picked off before the fight actually started, and Foxaves could just roll over CM's army once those toads were out of the picture.
Man, that was a really good game from Foxaves. Like we were saying, just like I think whoever attacks first pretty much gets the advantage here, and Foxaves immediately decided to go for it. I think when he saw the Falcon Warren, he probably saw an opportunity to attack there, as he knew that CM was definitely going to be waiting on those warrens to come up.
And little did he know, Sam was also going for an owl, which Foxaves didn't know about until the owl flew into his face.
It wasn't too terrible though. He had enough army advantage by that point.
Yeah, he had already won the fight before that, so the owl wasn't going to make a big difference anymore. But if CM had managed his food a little bit better, and had not delayed his owl by like another 20-30 seconds, that could have been a completely different fight.
Oh, here we go. Game number 3, the scoreboard tied up, although in our hearts it's 1-0 in favor of Foxaves.
This is another strange map.
They are relatively close to each other right now, but there is some water. There's high ground separating the two of them, so...
It is 2-3 ways into Foxaves' base, or out of Foxaves' base, which could be kind of scary.
Very interesting thing. This time, ClassicMetal has brought some flying vision in the form of pigeons with him this time. He's going to have some early vision, allow him to attack upwards, so not too afraid of it this time around. Foxaves with one heavy deck.
And my question for CM's deck is, what's his win condition if the game goes even? He can try and go for Mass Falcons, but that takes a lot of time. Whereas Foxaves can pressure very heavily with skunks or ferrets.
He could
CM only has snakes, but
yeah, he
there's
could decide to go.
pigeons.
He goes for like an earlier snake timing, like 2 tier 1, tier 2. The snake proved to be a very powerful force since Foxaves mostly going to be working with tier 1s, and the tier 2s that he does have not very strong against snakes.
They're not that good against snakes, unless you get some lucky ferret shots. But even then, with the pigeons, I'm not sure if CM has a strong enough composition here, but we'll have to see.
I mean, I think again here it's gonna be all dependent on who is gonna be able to control that high ground from Fox's first. ClassicMetal has the luxury of not worrying too much about Fox's attacks, and he does put his warrants on the high ground to prevent any early attacks coming out from Foxaves. He is prepared. He also even brings a warren or Toad.
Foxaves is gonna go for early tier 2.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be skunks again.
Alright, well, we were talking about that. This was a good idea for CM, but Foxaves took the advice instead first.
Yep. And CM's going nothing but squirrels so far, so if these skunks come out, if Foxaves gets both of his skunks before CM really scouts it, I think this could be very effective.
And there's only one warren of toads too, so I don't think there are enough toads there to ward off the lizard attack, lizard frontline, and
might be adding on tier 2 now, but by the time this completes, yeah, see. These snakes are going to come out by the time Fox is probably going to be pushing, depending on what his plan is.
Alright, so right now we have the snakes coming out for ClassicMetal. Foxaves gonna soon have his first skunk on the field there, and I like Foxaves' mix of units here. The
CM is going to spot the skunk. Yep,
Squizzard is here.
Good old Squizzard. Only one Toad Warren, as you said, from CM, so that might not be enough. Now, I would like Foxaves to go and push the moment he gets his skunk, but it looks like he wants something else first. It's going to be probably either more skunks or ferrets. It's going to be ferrets.
You might want to think about getting... Oh, he's going to go for ferrets. I thought he would go pigeons first to get some vision, get the stain needed. But,
yeah.
Oh, now he's getting it. Okay.
Looks like Foxaves is gearing up for a combined tier 2 push with both ferrets and skunks, which could be very strong against CM's position here.
I think if he goes attack from the high ground where that mill is, he actually is going to be in range with his ferrets to attack into ClassicMetal's side of the map.
Yes.
So, the pigeons there, it's going to give some extra vision for the ferrets.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a window of opportunity for Foxaves there, and I think he spots it as well. He doesn't see anything with his commander, so he may need to run around a bit, but he is definitely... he might be looking to call his ferret over, he wasn't doing it right away. CM is going to go for some economy, and Foxaves hasn't quite expanded just yet. Here comes that ferret. Slowly but surely.
He feels
let's
that...
look at the visibility.
He's feeling that Foxaves is not being aggressive enough, so there's some safety for him to attack into. Foxaves just following his ferret, and...
Yeah. Oh no, he's turning commander.
Is in range, but he has to back out quickly though. CM has falcons of has pigeons of his own. He's gonna have a falcon on the way very soon as well. But Foxaves is gonna try to press his high ground advantage here, trying to attack into the low ground against ClassicMetal. But ClassicMetal does have.
Oh, almost picks up a snake. Picks up a snake.
Uh-oh. Was that a ferret shot that just killed it instantly?
A couple of ferret shots and then some squirrel fire. So
Ouch.
Nice win for Foxaves. But if this push from Foxaves doesn't break through, CM is going to be in a good position. This mill needs to die if Foxaves wants to have a chance in this game.
We're also approaching the 5-minute mark, so Foxaves is going to lose 4 farms immediately, so he needs this attack to work out if he wants to be able to
Foxaves
save
is on
the
a
farm.
timer here.
Oh, but he could just attack straight into the opponent right now. Here we go. The Falcons are at the ready here, and ClassicMetal is trying to press the advantage here. The ferrets are in the backline. One of the ferrets is going to be taken out by the skunk fire. By the snake poison, I mean, and it looks like both sides going to back off for the time being.
Foxaves lost a skunk and a ferret, which is really bad at this point. He cannot afford to lose any of these expensive units.
He has to sell off his double warrens too, so he's only have one warren of each this time. Meanwhile, ClassicMetal with his 12 farms is starting to soar on ahead in terms of value here. He's adding on another falcon warren here.
This is really tricky for Foxaves now. He had to do better in that fight.
But here we go, once again, trying to threaten the position here, trying to get his skunks and lizards to frontline for his skunks and ferret. I say skunks and lizard, I meant squirrels and lizard there. You don't want your skunks in the front line, and here we go. It's the battle once again. The Falcons on the front line, trying to threaten the position here. And it actually looks like the numbers advantage going the way of Foxy is actually winning him the fight right now. The tier 2s aren't doing enough on the side of Classic Metal, and the squirrels are doing so much damage to their opponents. The Falcons are gone. The Toads are unable to get their explosions down, and there is skunk gas everywhere on the battlefield. So all of Classic Metal's reinforcements are going to get choked out. Oh, yeah, that lone Falcon though, he's going to be healed up, but Foxave's still going to press the attack. Those
we're done. Okay, he does push forward. This might be good enough.
6 pigeons are healing everything up right now. Oh no, CM! He's losing everything at this moment here. The ferrets on the backline just tearing down each and every warren here. The skunk gas choking everything out. The snake is going to come back on the field. There's 3 stacks of poison on the skunk. 1 skunk is gone, but the second skunk is already back on the field here, and the snake has disappeared from the battlefield. And the pigeons...
skunk is going to live for a while. This is probably... CM is going to have another snake soon, but I don't think 1 snake can make a difference here because he's going to lose his base. Oh, the skunk dies though, but he still has ferrets.
Oh no, CM has nothing. He has 1 snake. And now
that
he
1
has 0
snake
snakes.
is dead. And that's... yeah, both players are starving. Both players are starving.
Gosh. Oh my gosh! Is he going to wait this one out?
Both players are starving.
Oh, okay, Fox is going to be building a farm. Meanwhile, Classic Metal is going to try to build... Oh no, too late.
Okay.
He's going to call the G.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking like, whoa, if she could have actually waited out the starvation timer, because Foxaves was starving ahead of him. That was a possibility.
It was a very exciting finale to that game.
And I could understand CM, he was trying to go for the greedy farm, but Foxaves is just attacking into him so much right there, and the ferrets on the back line
CM had expanded to the back instead of to the front, he could have had a better shot.
Pounded into everything that CM had, and CM trying to defend with his units, but the skunks, that battle was so long, the skunks just destroyed everything Classic Metal had.
And definitely the pigeons putting in a lot of work there.
6
Once
pigeons,
the brunt of CM's army had been defeated, Foxaves could just stay in position.
The 6 pigeons is the magic number to sustain an army. Is that the magic number?
Might be, but you need enough of an army, obviously, to protect it.
And now, Foxaves, after that first map here, we thought that CM would definitely have the advantage going in, but it looks like that only bolstered Foxaves to attack more better, and he is now ahead 1 game away from moving on to the next round to face up against AV Ultima, and Classic Metal on the verge of dropping out. And Foxaves going for a more structure-based lineup here. He's actually dropping the squirrels, which I feel like they were the bulk of his success mostly in that last game. So I'm curious
combination
as to...
of squirrels and tier 2 definitely working out for him.
I'm curious as to what he's playing with this build. He's not going to any tier 2s at all whatsoever.
I feel like tier 2 has been his strong point. But we'll see what he does with this.
Badger pigeons?
Might be looking to go for a badger and then try and hold with structures until the badger comes out. But this is not the greatest map to hold with structures.
Oh, very narrow passageway. Badgers have to travel through. Definitely allows Classic Metal to use his skunks a little bit efficiently here on the map. Although, you know, you could go by the water path. That's a possibility.
Which takes forever.
There's also the northward path that you can kind of take to wrap around. It has its own high ground, so you could theoretically bypass Classic Metal's units if they just travel down the main road, but this is
there's a number of options, but
a tricky badger map.
So yeah, I'm exploring the great unknown.
Classic Metal, he wants to find the new world, bring back the spices.
Yep. Just sail east. Right, so I'm going for 7 farm squirrels, and Foxaves is going for 8 farms. Oh, Foxaves is also going to go sail east, and decide that there is nothing there. Has some trouble getting on the tile, there we go, so his units will be a little bit delayed.
This Indian company versus...
Oh, it's going Toad first. Toad Lizard, okay.
Just a nice little double warren to just keep track of things. Cover his bases as before. The Classic Metal has gone mostly to double squirrels though, so might be a little interesting battle if they decide to fight each other. But CM not going to be able to scout out the Toad, so he doesn't really know what Foxaves is bringing to the battlefield quite yet.
With Squirrels on the defensive, he's probably fairly confident to hold whatever comes his way.
And both sides just Foxaves. He's decided to forgo his Toads.
Okay. This could work. It kind of depends if CM spots this in time. If he adds one more Toad Warren, I don't think Foxaves can fight into it. Unless he has some godlike control.
Does he know that those are Toad Warrens up there that CM built, or...?
Maybe.
Slightly worried about what Foxaves is doing.
We'll have to see Classic Metal's Toad Micro come into play.
He definitely knows that there are a lot of losers on his side.
So he spotted 2 Toads, so he knows there's at least one more. It's gonna be Skunk from CM. Okay.
I just built up that AoE, and especially because there's a choke point in that middle of the map here.
Oh, okay. And now there's a spot for a balloon here.
Ooh.
So now, Foxaves has a massive vision advantage.
And with that, he secured basically four mills if he ever decides economy route.
Doesn't quite see all the way to Classic Metal's terrain, but he will spot any attack coming in.
And Classic Metal decides to respond with machine gun nest of his own, but he does see the balloon, and I wonder how he's going to retaliate.
Foxaves is going for 9 pigeons. Not sure what the plan is with those.
So, in the past, I think we talked about how Lizard Pigeon is a weird not synergy because of how fast lizards run ahead of the pack. Do you think the new changes to pigeons makes it a little better?
Yeah, it should. It should theoretically. We haven't seen it in action yet, but it definitely should. Foxaves is going to secure himself a bit more terrain here. And CM is going to go for some falcons and pigeons of his own in the background. Foxaves is going for the scouts. Doesn't see any bases yet.
So,
considering he hasn't built any farms yet, this is a strange game.
Both sides have some considerable high ground advantages. We have Foxaves with flying vision. We have Classic Metal with the high ground machine gun nest. So this could be actually a slow game. And if it ever gets to that point where Foxaves can safely build a Badger and backed by an entire army, how does Classic Metal actually fight into it then?
That's a good question. Now, CM had a very long scout here, but does not actually see the Badger Warren coming out for Foxaves.
Yeah, he misses it.
I think CM's... If Toads get to connect with the Badger, it can die really fast. But with this many pigeons, Foxaves might just have enough to keep this Badger alive, whatever happens.
But I guess my question is, does Foxaves actually need to attack into CM then? Because... by sheer number, Foxaves actually has more mills working for his side.
I don't think either of these players is going to just sit around and wait for the game to come to a close.
Foxaves will have to. He wants that Badger out in the field, and it's starting to currently build. 30 seconds left. Badger is ready.
So Foxaves' play is to attack with this Badger, whereas CM, he's even going to sell his balloon here to add in some more units.
He is a massive...
So he's gonna go all in, but he probably wanted to stockpile some food here rather than build more warrens, because now he's gonna run out of economy.
The problem is that
CM is also out of economy.
He's building so many Falcon Warrens right now. So that's gonna drain a bunch of his food at this point.
So this Badger is gonna come out. There's a million pigeons. CM has to know something is up with this many pigeons.
Oh boy, here comes the Badger.
Here comes
trundling along.
CM
dig. Oh no! He retreats back to base before the Badger is able to approach the middle of the battlefield. He has no idea what's gonna come here. And here comes the Badger, folks! But the Toad explosions demolish the loser front line. But
no, wait, he isn't.
No,
the Badger's dead.
Oh! They snipe out the focus fire.
The Badger just didn't stay with the pigeons, and he got focus fired.
The Falcons just evaporated the Badger.
Oh dear.
And
I believe this is CM's game now.
Alright, he sold off the balloon. He sold off the Badger Warren, and now he's selling up all of his warrens.
There is only 3 Toads. I think if Foxaves sells all these pigeons and just goes pure lizard, there is a chance that he can do this.
Alright.
There is a chance.
30 lizards.
Overrun this position. But with 3 Toads, might be good enough.
30 lizards, 3 toads. Coming to a theater near you.
10-1. Meanwhile, CM's just gonna get all the bases. Okay, Foxaves just...
Okay, he just calls it. Okay. What?
Alright. That brings us to a best of 1.
Okay. Honestly,
the Badger push just not quite The pigeons didn't stay with the badger.
I think he did not expect his lizards to die that fast. And
Probably.
this is kind of reminiscent of how AV Ultimate just ran up the hill against the artillery earlier. Like, he just did not anticipate that amount of burst damage to just instantly wipe out his front line.
Yeah, just not quite the coordination in that attack that I think he needed to pull that off properly.
I mean, like I said, like, why? I don't think Foxaves really needed to go on the offensive here.
Maybe not, but he was already... CM was expanding faster. So I don't know.
Well,
oh, Foxaves going back for the Fox. Oh,
yep, there it is. Fox play is going to come out. He probably will try to get that as early as possible to try to snipe out CM's units and the farms if CM tries to go for some expansion play here. And ClassicMetal actually going to be sticking with largely the same deck.
Ooh, Foxaves is very likely to have to play on one base here. He can put his Warrens in a forward position and go from there.
This is... I feel like this is one of those maps where if either side just gets control, it just instant game over for the other side.
Kind of, yeah. But both players have been a little bit hesitant about attacking. So we could see some expansions coming up.
Alright, well,
We'll
here we
see.
go. Game 5, ClassicMetal versus Foxaves, both of them going for probably a 7 farm, 8 farm timings, it looks like. Nothing too fierce from both sides, although Foxaves will get his farms up first, it looks like.
Foxaves has been preferring to go 8 farms, and Sam's going to do the same now.
Well, Foxaves
The early
sticking with 7.
Well, Foxaves had been doing 8 most games, but now Foxaves is going to be the one doing 7. So, a bit of a change up.
A slight farm advantage going the way of ClassicMetal. Nothing too terrible for him, and he has found a secret way into ClassicMetal without having to go to that high ground. There is a thin high ground.
Yeah, there's some ways that Foxaves could exploit this map, but getting into position is going to be tricky.
There's also room for Foxaves to build that blue on the tier 2 high ground. So
Yeah, but it's not the greatest position. It gives a lot of vision, but I don't think it's like super useful. Now Foxaves doesn't have lizards this time, and ClassicMetal is going to go for some toads, just in case. May decide to sell those later.
let's try and get that AoE control sides.
Yeah, Siam's going to look to secure this entrance to this expansion, so he can pick that up, and Foxaves is probably going to do something similar, so he can get the expansion to the north of his main base. He's saving up a lot of food. Okay, go for it.
Foxaves just putting down as the pigeons to sustain squirrels if needed be. Both sides currently even up on the army value score right now. Nothing weird coming out. I wonder if Foxaves
First tier 2 is coming out. Yep.
Ferrets, he has the
I
pigeons.
like the ferret choice here.
Try to see.
He has a lot of high ground positions that he could use.
The nice thing is that he can protect the ferrets with squirrels pretty well. He'll shoot down any toads that try to approach.
Yeah, Siam's gonna go for more toads, because Foxaves was favoring a lot of lizards. So I wonder if he's gonna sell these out. He's gonna spot the tier 2 Warren.
He's there. Meanwhile, ClassicMetal builds his own sneaky tier 2 on the high ground here, and Foxaves does.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a scout.
Yeah,
Could be a
he's
scout.
He definitely saw.
Skunk's definitely on the way though, coming for ClassicMetal. ClassicMetal has his own pigeons on the way as well.
Yeah,
Foxaves.
Foxaves is gonna pressure it.
Yep, he's gonna be the first one to make a move.
Siam doesn't see it yet.
Oh, the skunk is out though. This actually could be bad for Foxaves.
Really good. This is really
Oh, his
bad
skunk!
position for the squirrels. Oh god.
Oh no! Now the toad's coming in from the back line. Foxaves has to cut his losses and run. He loses the ferret as well.
Yeah, Foxaves should not have put his squirrels all the way in that little choke point.
Oh, he wanted to kill the skunk, but the skunk laid down enough gas to demolish half of them, and now CM is going to be able to clean everything up. Everything was going Foxaves up to this point, and right now CM going to try to press the advantage here. The pigeons provided some vision as well. What it actually does look like the ferret actually stays alive. CM was trying to focus it down, but all the squirrels were trailing in one by one, allowing Foxaves' own reinforcements to defend.
So this is a win for Foxaves now, because he took out the 2 Warren.
The graph swinging its way back to Foxaves' favor now, and ClassicMetal gonna have to sit back and just wait a little bit here, but it looks like both sides, they really want to contest this thin high ground here.
It's a good defensive
Foxaves
position.
Has a pretty good advantage here. I don't know why ClassicMetal still wants to attack into it right now, but he's gonna do it anyways.
Useless. In a position like this, the Toads don't do anything.
They just got thrashed. I do think Foxaves lost a lot of squirrels in that engagement, but all those Toads gone for ClassicMetal, unable to do anything.
CM lost all of his pigeons, so food-wise, it's pretty similar.
We are approaching that 5-minute mark. We're about 40 seconds away from it. Foxaves decides to put down a warren of skunks just to lock down a choke point even further. ClassicMetal...
Foxaves gets these skunks out. It's going to be really rough for CM, but there is some timing before these skunks come out.
Oh, Foxaves! He's trying
It's fine, this is buying time for his skunks. That's alright. Both players aren't doing anything right now, and this is good for Foxaves.
Yeah, he's gonna run away. Oh, the teabag! Foxaves! Oh!
He's gonna have 2 skunks. He's gonna try for a fox, but I don't see this one coming up. If there's any fight, then I don't think there's gonna be a possibility. If the fox does come up, it's gonna be a free win for Foxaves, but CM will scout.
See it. He sees the tier 3. What can he do about this? I think the answer is machine gun nets, but the problem is that he's running out of food. He has an expansion to build into.
Foxaves, okay. Foxaves, he sells the fox and he's gonna go. Okay, this is gonna be a squirrel all in.
I think he's tricking CM. He sees that. He knows that he's scutted out, and now
go for 2 skunks here. If Foxaves attacks now, but he's gonna go. Oof, this is so tricky. I think Foxaves is gonna have the edge. Unless CM gets these 2 skunk warrants fully up, it's going to be tricky because there's not too much food.
Now with Foxaves, he needed to go for some expansion here. Trying to run out of farms, already down 4 farms. CM, in the meantime, going to have a safe expansion to the back of his
Foxaves
base.
has such a huge army value lead though. Like, it's not even close at this point. But I guess he's not confident. Okay, he's going to move out now after building a single farm.
Oh, he's going to...
Oh, he definitely can. Like, he can take out these warrants.
CM though is trapped from CM, and he's actually going to approach it. Here we go, the battlefield right in the middle of the map here. Both sides going to play footsies. It looks with their skunks. It looks like skunk footsies. Look at this.
Yeah, the ferrets are going to play a huge role in this because the effective range of Foxaves' army is way better.
The problem here is that ClassicMetal has to attack into Foxaves. Foxaves has that ferret pressuring all these structures right now, and
Miller's useless, but yeah, he's just picking up warrants left, right, and center. So if he just trades, this is great for Foxaves.
4 skunks on the battlefield for ClassicMetal, and Foxaves, he's actually kind of pigeonholing himself on the high ground right now, and he's trapped in the corner here. But it does look like he's going to be able to get rid of ClassicMetal's entire army. Because of the warrants being killed off, he's not going to be able to reinforce the squirrels.
ClassicMetal is down to 6 squirrels. Though Foxaves is on 1 farm. 1 farm isn't enough right now. It'll take forever for CM to rebuild all of this.
He basically only has skunks for his lineup. He barely has any squirrels. I don't know if that's going to be enough for him to do anything. Meanwhile, the ferrets are tearing down warrants left and right here. ClassicMetal attacking to it right now. Both sides laying down the line of gas. And just being very careful with how they attack. Foxaves will have to retreat for the time being. He is only on 1 farm, so gonna be a little bit careful with how he approaches.
Squirrels. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, CM just has to rely on these skunks and this 1 base somehow, but with this ferret pressure coming in, he's gonna just lose his warrants 1 by 1.
Sells off some squirrels, build some farms to secure his advantage here, make sure he doesn't starve out to death accidentally.
Now, if Foxaves messes up and loses his tier 2s, there is a very real chance that CM can take this game, but it will rely on Foxaves making a mistake.
Alright, here we go. CM leading the charge, but the skunk gas is going to be laid down.
And these skunks are like more or less invulnerable to ferret fire with 6 pigeons.
Alright, here we go. Line of gas is down. ClassicMetal trying to put down the skunk gas as much as he can, trying to choke out Foxaves' own units. Foxaves has to retreat for the time being. And it is actually kind of hard for Foxaves to attack to because he doesn't have that many squirrels, and they will die in the 4 skunk gas worth of
I think it just keeps up the ferret pressure.
But the pigeons are there for the sustain as well. And both sides just trying to find an opening here, poking away at each other. And the hilarious thing is that they're playing scarce economy games at this point, even though they have plenty of room to build farms.
Yeah, it might just be a matter of getting those farms up now. Foxaves is gonna have 4 farms soon. Which, is a nice lead.
ClassicMetal is not with his army right now. He is gonna lose 1 skunk to the battle. That's actually pretty big for him right now.
But this, ooh, okay. Foxaves does get all of his tier 2s out. That's the big part.
Alright, no loss, real loss for Foxaves at the moment here. ClassicMetal has to wait. His skunk, unfortunately, going to be supply blocked, and that's going to stop a huge amount of his production right now.
He's trying to greed out another farm. Yeah, both players are going to be fairly even in economy for a while. Foxaves, if he can kill any Warren at this point, that's where the big value is. But ClassicMetal's been doing a pretty good job of keeping his army in fighting positions.
Right now, both sides just poking each other once again, although it's ClassicMetal
this
who
is good.
gets skunk gas down first, and now he's on the low ground. ClassicMetal trying to swing his way around. Why am I getting an update window? I don't want to update anything right now. In the meantime, Foxaves from the south side trying to attack into ClassicMetal uphill, but ClassicMetal has the vision advantage here. He's going to be able to put down the skunk gas first, pushing Foxaves further down south into the corner.
He has to escape from this soon.
He has the high ground to the right to escape into, but it's going to be enough. He's going to trying to ring his way around the battlefield here, and he does escape.
Good stuff from Foxaves.
ClassicMetal pushes out.
You can poke once more at this Warren. Oh, he skunks a solo.
Talk about trench warfare, man. Both sides just trying to chip away at each other, but doing that much damage to each other.
These 4 skunks pose such a huge threat right now. If Foxaves, okay, he has a lot of food right now.
If Foxaves is able to build a Falcon, this is actually really bad.
He's going for Fox.
Not Foxaves, but ClassicMetal.
Maybe. Okay, so if Foxaves just doesn't fight right now, gets this Fox out, he wins. But he needs to not fight and not lose units.
And right now, ClassicMetal going to be building into more farms right now, so this is a good chance for Foxaves. Get that Fox up.
I think this is the play. Yeah, he's gonna have enough food. I think he can stop fighting the moment his Fox starts building. Just, you know, to keep ClassicMetal guessing, keep him on his toes. He's building pigeons, extra pigeons as well. Ooh, okay, it's gonna come out nicely. Yes, okay. So now Foxaves can go fight. That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Alright, 40 seconds to that Fox. What can CM do? Does he even know the Fox is there? Most likely
no idea.
And now he's gonna try to poke his way into it. Foxaves is gonna lead his army backwards, most likely into the Fox trap. And CM...
You know, they've been doing this over and over. Foxaves hasn't even lost a squirrel in that engagement because his skunks can't kill them fast enough. Whereas ClassicMetal does lose squirrels here and there, just to those ferret shots.
The question here, if he does see the Fox go on the battlefield, he could probably just go back and start building a bunch of machine gun nets. That could be a possible answer.
But there are ferrets on the field already.
So the problem here with this
so the machine gun nets can only buy time.
CM is on a double timer now. One timer has already failed for him as the Fox is already on the battlefield. And at ClassicMetal, he is losing his farms right now. His farms are starting to foul. And here comes the Fox. Doesn't quite take... Oh, almost takes out a skunk, but he's going to be healed up right back up. And here we go. CM trying to press the attack. Trying to lay down the blue skunk gas onto the field. Trying to check out as much as he can from Fox's side of the map. He still has 4 skunks on the battlefield.
But Foxaves. The losses on CM sides are heavier. Well, they're kind of similar.
Oh. Is it going to be enough? He's trying to poke his way. One skunk is down. The second skunk is down. Third skunk is down. And that is it. No more skunks on the battlefield for ClassicMetal. He does not have the farm to sustain anything at all. He is supply blocked all across the board.
Very nice. The ferret's coming in hugely this game.
A long, drawn-out battle. See him trying his best to hold on to life with his 4 skunks, but it's not enough. And Foxaves takes the win against CM 3-2.